Hi, here we are for another block. And this time is like a delayed block because my guest showed up kind of late, but he has a good excuse, right? I'm here with Roy.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, and sorry for being late.
Why were you late?
Because we had an incredible lunch nearby. I can't remember the place name, but it was excellent.
I know the name, you can ask me.
What's the name?
Bracceria Helvetica.
Yeah, it's a great steakhouse.
And I know that you had like Wagyu sashimi.
Yeah, incredible. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna go there, get the Wagyu sashimi. It's incredible.
Yeah, just
It's really
like,
melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raw sashimi, but with meat from Switzerland. It's really good, really, really good. And so also, I mean, to pay for that, you should land a Bitcoin job and you start preparing now.
Yeah, prices in Lugano aren't
Yeah.
aren't really affordable. So
Absolutely.
you need to make some money.
Yeah, and this is why we are hosting the summer school here in Lugano to motivate the students to land a Bitcoin job. And you're one of the professors, right? And we are going to talk about that later. But let's start from something personal. You showed up in the Bitcoin space as a great technician, as a dev, but you're also really great as a business person. Do you relate more as a tech dev, businessman, both? What do you feel is mostly your identity now?
Well, I do what I need to do. That's
interesting.
That's kind of what I'm trying to do in the space. So when I entered the space, it was actually with the emergence of the Lightning Network.
Yeah.
So 2017, early 2018, that's when I decided to quit my fiat job and go full time on Bitcoin, working for Bitcoin. And my goal was to help Bitcoin evolve from a store value, digital gold. I don't know if you remember the 2017 narrative of hodl. I wanted people to spend their Bitcoins and help Bitcoin evolve to what I think Bitcoin should be in a day-to-day currency. And when I started, the gap was a technical gap. Like there was a lot of, the Lightning Network was new. It was very hard to use. So we came up with concepts like LSP, Lightning Service Provider, that helps people connect to the Lightning Network. So I did a lot on the technical side of Lightning Network. But then I saw that Lightning is maturing, and also Breeze as a company kind of matured. So I had to fulfill other aspects of the business and be the business leader of the company. So, but it's natural for me because I have an engineering background, and I kind of, in my previous career, I always feel the role of bridging between the technical side and the business side as a technical product manager and then as a CTO. So it's very natural for me to see both ends. And I think, by the way, if you're talking to the students that you want to come to the summer school, I think we're missing people in that role, like the bridge between technical and business. When I started in Bitcoin, it was all technical.
Oh, yes.
And it's still like
90%
90% of like, if you even take a look at the founders of the Bitcoin startup, it's all like backend developers and like geeks that only care about technology. And that's not what we need. Like, we need designers, we need product people, we need, by the way, a lot of more females. Like we need more females in the space, like different people that brings different perspective to the space.
This is very important. This is why I call it like sort of a technocracy still, Bitcoin, but we need a lot of different energies. And also it's so important to understand that we are creating the role in the Bitcoin space. We are creating the jobs. We are still in the early phases. So don't stick with like a typical job role, because probably you're going to be a bridge and this is what it needed, or probably you're going to be something that it's not even invented yet.
You create your own
this is so important.
Space, and you fulfill the role that you are supposed to fulfill. But you need to have this passion to create it.
Oh, yes, that's so important. So it's something that you have to take in mind when you want to escape from the fiat metrics and start a Bitcoin job. And so tomorrow, tech engineer, like a company builder, businessman, writer, because you wrote amazing blog posts, and also professor tomorrow.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, I know. I love the term professor.
Okay.
And so I'm quoting the title of your lesson. There is going to be the utility of Bitcoin. Can you share with us some spoiler about it?
Well, I think like Giacomo, I never prepared the presentation in advance, so I need to work on the presentation.
Oh, cool.
I gave a generic enough title for me to do whatever I want.
Interesting.
And actually, I'm kind of thinking about the presentation throughout the day and throughout me listening to other sessions in the school. Basically, I have a few narratives that I'm trying to promote. One is Bitcoin is a medium of exchange. Lightning is the common language of Bitcoin. And the fact that we need to focus on the utility of Bitcoin and do less education, more manifest the utility of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not fiat. Bitcoin is better than fiat, but it needs to manifest its utility in a way that doesn't exist in the world today.
Oh, yes.
That's why people like when I say, okay, I want Bitcoin to be used as a medium of exchange, people say to me, okay, so I can buy coffee with Bitcoin? No, that's not the utility of Bitcoin. We need to bring the value of Bitcoin and manifest it in our day-to-day experiences. And that's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Like finding the ways of, it's like you said about creating your own niche in the Bitcoin space. There is a potential to change human behavior with Bitcoin in ways that we don't even imagine. So I want the students to imagine a new frontier, a new world that they can conquer and create new experiences that don't exist today.
Well, can't wait. This is really inspirational for them. But I have to contradict you because I use Bitcoin here in Lugano to pay so many coffees.
Yeah.
But yeah, here is it possible, not in the ideal way, because there are plenty of intermediaries and problems still, but I've been nuked out by my bank account during the last month, so I had to use Bitcoin and Lightning, and I used only Bitcoin for 11 days, and it worked out pretty well. I was really surprised, and I came from a generation where Lightning was only a white paper.
Yeah.
So yes, and to me, every single time that I see that a payment is just like something that it's real, and I'm paying, and I'm paying with that. I'm just like.
But that's the problem, by the way. The problem, the thing, if every time someone making a Bitcoin transaction, it's like a semi-miracle, you're still in the early stage. But I'm not dismissing the use case of payments, and I'm not dismissing the use case of payment. But for me, the potential is so much big. I'll give you a concrete example. Let's take the digital camera as an example.
Yeah.
So when the digital camera first showed, everyone used it as a replacement for the old film camera and took pictures. Well, great, but it didn't change human behavior. Only when the digital camera was converged into the mobile devices, that created the possibility of changing human behavior. So now we can't sit to lunch. You mentioned like me going to lunch. Before we ate this sashimi wagyu, everyone took a picture of the sashimi wagyu.
Yeah.
Why? It's not to develop the pictures and put it in the album and then watch it later on. It's for Instagram. It's for TikTok. It's for the convergence of the digital camera with the mobile experience change the way we behave. And I think the potential of Bitcoin is similar, like even greater than that. Like we can converge what I call value transfer into our day-to-day experience in a way that is not payments. Like people think about value transfer in payment. Okay, I'm paying a merchant. There's a transaction, but why are they doing that?
Value is a broader concept. Yeah. So,
of course, it's
my God, yeah, I'm exploding. My mind is exploding now, right?
Yeah. So Bitcoin has the potential to do to value what the internet done to information. So the internet unlocked information transfer. Bitcoin can unlock value transfer. So for me, like personally, that's kind of my crusade, my mission. My mission is to bring to the world to manifest this concept of value transfer that can only be manifested in Bitcoin. You can't do that in fiat. You can't accept payment in fiat. You can't do value transfer in fiat. So that's kind of what I'm trying to promote.
Well, that's really impressive. I was just wondering, you were telling me before there was like sort of a turning point where you realized I want to work with lightning. Do you remember that exact moment when you decided I'm going to stick with that? I want my new mission is that?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's a personal journey that I went through. And actually it started by me getting ill. I got Crohn's disease in 2017. And I was unable to move for like 6 months. I only ate
Wow.
rice and chicken broth for 6 months, and I was in pains. And I started like conventional treatment with medicines and stuff. And then I understood that they're treating my symptoms and not my illness, not the disease. So I started exploring like where does it come from. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I realized that I'm not positioned in the right role in the world. Like I'm not fulfilling. I had a very lucrative fiat job. Like I was the co-founder, CTO of an enterprise B2B collaboration startup that did really well. But then something happened and my body told me, okay, you need to stop what you're doing. And I started kind of examining why. And that was in conjunction with, I always followed Bitcoin. Since 2013, I was following kind of the development in Bitcoin. And that was kind of in convergence with like the first transactions on the Lightning Network. And okay, so I kind of connected both together and I kind of changed my mission.
Wow, awesome. Thanks for sharing. It's one of my like motto in life, substitute problems with opportunities. And sometimes things that happen to us, we can play like victim but when plenty of time, those are the best thing that can happen to us.
It's a gift.
It's a gift, right?
I received a gift.
Sounds cliche, but actually it's the truth of life.
It is. I started eating better. I started exercising. Now I working in Bitcoin. Every day I wake up with a smile on my face. It's super hard. It's hard to run a startup. It's harder to run a startup in the Bitcoin space. You feel the wall is against you.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy.
Oh my God.
Like I'm happy. I'm super
This is
happy.
the goal, I guess. I mean, waking up every day with enthusiasm and passion of what we are doing. This is why, as Bitcoiners, we tend to work 24 hours, 7 days a week because we love what we do, right?
What's the best work-life balance?
Yeah.
Is that your life is also work. Like that's.
I think the same, but we have like sometimes to put some barriers because otherwise we are going to overburn ourselves, but still very beautiful.
Yeah, but then becomes manageable.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you have to separate, like if you see work something separate from your life, then something is off with what you do.
Yeah,
it's very fiat thinking to say, okay, I have a 9 to 5 job, and from 5, okay, I switch off and I do something else completely, and I don't even care about my day job. You're not doing what you're supposed to do in life.
So I can keep discussing with you forever, but I think another block has been minded. But I have one last question, usually a very random or stupid question. But you have to know that I have some problem with Breeze. It tends to just like to have a bag with me. You remember we met and there was like, if you like use my Breeze, it works. It doesn't work with me around. Did you fix that bug? It's the mere bug, apparently.
So yeah, okay. So you need to. You're not the only one. Like you need to understand that the Breeze app, was one of our way to interact with the market. It was the first wallet to run a fully featured Lightning node on the mobile device. So it's a very early technology, and the technology has evolved. We did a few iterations since the Breeze. Actually, I'm trying to kill the app.
Oh my God, I'm very good at killing it if you need any help.
But there are so many users that I don't want to play the Google game and just kind of say to the users, fuck off, and we're not going to support you. But we have a new app called Misty Breeze.
I know.
That is based on a new technology. You don't have syncing issues. It's very reliable. There are trust trade-offs with Misty Breeze, but it's where I think Lightning is headed. Lightning is headed in a direction that Lightning becomes the common language of Bitcoin, and in a sense connecting sub-networks instead of every user running their own node. So I'll fix your Breeze problem, promise. But
if you need a tester, I'm here. You can find me and see if Misty Breeze is going to be better with me. But I think I am the problem, not Breeze. Yeah. Sometimes
you're definitely part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm part of the problem, and I interact with technology just like it happens to me all the time. There are people that, I don't know, if I'm anxious or whatever.
The energy.
There's something there.
But if it happens to you, it happens to other people as well.
Okay, so I'm not alone. It's great to hear.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time here,
you.
and thank you for motivating our future students, or whoever is watching us, and enjoy Lugano.
Thank you, Mir.